Well, so if someone's a jerk off to you, an ass to you, it doesn't mean you're going to go down to their level, especially if this is someone that you actually have to stay in a relationship with. So what I want to just say to you is that you have the option to leave, or if you're looking for some extra training, work to create some patience within you and some breathing within you. And especially if it's like a family member where that, an old person or a person who's, you have a close relationship with, but they weren't very nice with you. There's always the option, other than just cutting and running, to use that as an opportunity to go, okay, I'm not going to bite the bait. I'm not going to react. I'm just going to breathe through this. Just because they're saying this doesn't mean it's true. Know that to be the fact, and just practice the craft and the skill set of non-reactivity, of being impervious to people, whatever they're saying, it doesn't impact you. And even though there is an impact, you're working to not be reactive. And I say this to you because so many people will say, well, I just don't want to have anyone that's, problematic in my life. Well, you know what? I think you're jipping yourself the amazing opportunity to train yourself to not be as impacted by the external world, not be as codependent by the external world. So this is something that I love when people practice, because it's just easy to cut and run. It's easy to amputate. But there is this experience when you do that amputation, cutting and running, where you don't actually get to use a muscle, the muscle of non-reactivity, the muscle of what I call the law of allowance, where you're allowing the world to be what it is versus demanding that the world change for you. When we employ the law of allowance, we say, okay, it's not perfect. I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable. I don't particularly find this positive. You're not, by the way, hanging out in that negativity for long, long periods of time. You're giving it a time limit. You're giving it, I don't know, an hour or two. Possibly it's an elderly parent. Possibly it's one of your children. Possibly it's a family member. Possibly it's the boss. Possibly it's a coworker. These kinds of people that you sort of have to stay in that relationship for a variety of reasons. You need the job. You're not just going to cut off your elderly parent. You still love your kid, but your kid bothers you. All of those people are the kinds of people that you can employ the law of allowance and not just summarily amputate, react, and get in the same game with them. No, take it as an opportunity to practice non-reactivity, not taking it in, not taking it on, not my monkey, not my circus, and feeling super strong and feeling a self-esteem boost once you went through the hurdle. It's something I talk about in the office in terms of opportunities for growth, opportunities for stretching your being. And I also want to say that I'm not suggesting that this is easy in any way, shape, or form. In fact, I'm suggesting quite the opposite. It's a test. It's a bit of a journey you have to go through. It's kind of going through a mountain of uncomfortability, of being through with the law of allowance, and learning and growing and expanding your repertoire and being able to not just react and amputate. I challenge you to that. It's something that I walk that talk, and it's not easy, but it is really, really a growth opportunity. All right, give it a shot. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. And once again, keep having courageous conversations with yourself and others. And my name is Victoria Lorien Fabish. All right.